Swati ji, we can, if the ACs are working, please tell them to put them on. Hari Om. Om. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatparam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्म विद्वरम्. Hari Om. Gurupurnima greetings to one and all. Today is the most auspicious day, Ashad Purnima, and the day Bhagwan Vedavyas Ji manifested. And we observe this as the day where we offer our gratitude to the entire Guru Parampara. And so here we are to our sadhana. So today's program, we will have, first we will chant various shlokas. Then we will have a short session of Gurudev's video. No, first we have chanting, then I will have a satsang, then Gurudev's video, then Japa of Gurudev's name, and then the Puja. That is what we will do. So for the chanting, we can use the file that I have sent on WhatsApp groups, on Swaminanda Satsang WhatsApp groups. The file has been shared. I will be sharing here for those who are online. So this is the file I've sent on the chat. Those who are online, please download. We will also be seeing it on the screen. All of you have the file? So we begin with Bhagwan Vedavyas Ji. Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasa Rupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishthaya Namo Namaha Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Kullara Patranetra Ena Tvaya Bharata Shaila Purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradeepaha. Now Guru Paduka Sutra. Ananta Samsara Samudratara Navukaitabhyam Bhaktilabhyam Vairagya Samrajyada Pujanabhyam Namo Namah Shri Guru Padukabhyam Namo Namah श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां कवित्ववाराशिनिशाकराभ्यां दौर्भाग्यदावां बुधमालिकाभ्यां दूरीकृतानम्रविपत्ततिभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नताययो श्रीपतितां समीयुः कदाचिदप्याशुदरिद्रवर्याः मूकाश्च वाचस्पतितां हिताभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नालीकनिकाशपदाहृताभ्यां नानाविमोहादिनिवारिकाभ्यां नमज्जनाभीष्टततिप्रदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नृपालिमौलिव्रजरत्नकान्ति सरिद्विराज झषकन्यकाभ्यां नृपत्वदाभ्यां नतलोकपङ्क्तेः नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां पापान्धकारार्कपरम्पराभ्यां तापत्रयाहीन्द्रखगेश्वराभ्यां जाड्याब्धिसंशोषणवाढवाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां क्षमादिषट्कप्रजवैभवाभ्यां समाधिदानव्रतदीक्षिताभ्यां प्रमाधवाङ्घ्रिस्थिरभक्तिदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां स्वाचापराणामखिलेष्टदाभ्यां स्वाहा सहायाक्षधुरन्धराभ्यां स्वान्ताक्षभावप्रदपूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां कामादिसर्पव्रजदारुडाभ्यां विवेकवैराग्यनिधिप्रदाभ्यां बोधप्रदाभ्यां द्रुतमोक्षदाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री गुरुपादुकाभ्यां। Now, Totakashtakam. विदिताखिलशास्त्रसुधा जलधे महितोपनिषत्कथितार्थनिधे हृदये कलये विमलं चरणं भवशङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् भवशङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् करुणावरुणालय पालय मां भवसागर दुःखविदूनहृदम् रचयाखिल दर्शन तत्त्वविदं भवशङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् भवशङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् भवता जनता सुहिता भविता निज बोध विचारण चारुमते कलयेश्वर जीव विवेक विदं भवशङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् भवशङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् भव एव भवानिति मे नितरां समजायत चेतसि कौतुकिता मम वारय मोहमहाजलधिं भव शङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् भव शङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् सुकृते धिकृते बहुधा भवतो भविता समदर्शनलालसता अतिदीनमिमं परिपालय मां भव शङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् भव शङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् जगतीमवितुं कलिता कृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसचलतः अहिमांशुरिवात्र विभासि गुरु भव शङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् भव शङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् गुरुपुङ्गव पुङ्गवकेतनते समतामयतां नहि कोऽपि सुधीः शरणागतवत्सल तत्त्वनिधे भव शङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् भव शङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् गीता न मया विशदैककला न च किञ्चन काञ्चनमस्ति गुरु द्रुतमेव विधेहि कृपां सहजां भव शङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् भव शङ्कर देशिक मे शरणम् तपोवन षट्कम् व्याप्तं जगद्येन चिदात्मभावात् रज्ज्वा यथा चराचरं यत् सन्न्यस्य सर्वं च सदात्मभावे स्वयं समस्तं च बभूव यस्तु निस्सङ्गनिर्मुक्तिपदं प्रपद्य ब्रह्मात्मभावेन विराजितो यः श्रीसौम्यकाशीशमहेश्वराय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय अखंड भाव शिवरूप तत्व चिते स्वभाव परमात्म सत्यः सत्यस्य सत्य सुधियैव गम्यः परा प्रधानात् परमेश्वरो यः आद्यन्तहीनो निरपेक्षदीप्तिः स्वतः स्वरूपेण विफुल्लितो यः श्रीसौम्यकाशीशमहेश्वराय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय मंतुं न शक्यो मनसा कदाचित् वक्तुं न केनापि तथा न वाचा बोद्धुं च बुद्ध्यापि तथा न शक्यः बुद्ध्यादिसाक्षी खलु केवलो यः सर्वेन्द्रियातीतपदास्थितोऽपि सर्वेन्द्रियप्रेरयिता परो यः श्रीसौम्यकाशीशमहेश्वराय तस्मै नमः स्वामी तपोवनाय Tasmai Namah Swami Tapovanaaya Shuddhati Shuddham Cha Sada Prabuddhaha Vishveshwaro Vishwavara Prasannaha Vyapi Parabrahmani Modamanaha Vedanta Sara Sudhyam Sharanyaha Eko Vashi Sarva Bhuta Dhivasaha Sarvadhipa Sarva Jivatmako Yaha Shri Saumyakashisha Maheshwaraya Tasmai Namaswami Takovanaya Tasmai Namaswami Takovanaya Ashabdamasparshamarupavatcha Tatha rasam nityamagandhavaccha Niranjanam nitya nirihamekam Buddhe param nirgunasadhruvam cha Goshyam gabhiram gaganopamamyam Pashyanti nirdhutamalayatindraha Shri Saumyakashisha Maheshwaraya Tasmai Namaswami Takovanaya Tasmai Namaswami Takovanaya Tejo Mayam Devyamameya Shaktim Sanatanam Shantamanamayam Cha Advaitamascharya Rupam Param Nityamanantamadhyam Jnana Prakashena Vishuddha Sattvaha Yam Pashyati Swatmani Chintyamanam Shri Saumyakashisha Maheshwaraya Tasmai Namaswami Takovanaya Tasmai Namaswami Takovanaya. Now, Chinmaya Mahima Sotram. So this is about Gurudev's life itself. Natva Sadguru Padaravindam Kurmaschinmaya Mahima Ganam Bhukti Muktida Mangala Rupam Gurum Smarama Sada Prasannam Chinmaya Gurave Namo Namaha Chinmaya Gurave Namo Namaha Kerala Deshe Prakatita Chinmaya Bala Krishna Namna Yuta Chinmaya Chattambi Guru Shikshita Chinmaya Shaishavehi Samskarita Chinmaya Chinmaya Gurave Namo Namaha Chinmaya Gurave Namo Namaha. It is not in the books. You have to check on the WhatsApp group, the file I have sent, use that. Chanchala manasa balaka chinmaya tathapi shiva dhyane rata chinmaya krida pravina yuva priya chinmaya vidya grahana kushalavara chinmaya Chinmaya Gurave Namo Namaha Chinmaya Gurave Namo Namaha Lucknow Nagare Shikshita Chinmaya Vidya Bhashangla Vishara Chinmaya Vidhi Bhashangla Visharada Chinmaya Vrittapatra Lekhakavara Chinmaya Swatantrata Sangramaka Chinmaya Chinmaya Gurave Namo Namaha Chinmaya Gurave Namo Namaha Tadarthakara Grihagata Chinmaya Tata Shivananda Shrita Chinmaya संन्यासे गुरुदीक्षित चिन्मय चिन्मयानंदाभिधान चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः उत्तरकाश्याश्रमगत चिन्मय स्वामी तपोवन प्रशिष्य चिन्मय शास्त्र अध्यात्मक पठनरत चिन्मय प्रीति प्राप्त गुरु प्रसाद चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः गंगा दर्शन प्रेरित चिन्मय ज्ञान यज्ञ प्रारंभक चिन्मय असंख्य जन प्रिय प्रेरक चिन्मय चिन्मय संस्था स्थापक चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः गीता ज्ञान प्रचारक चिन्मय आश्रम सांदीपनिकृत चिन्मय अनेक मंदिर निर्मित चिन्मय उपकारक साधक जन चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः करुणापूरित मानस चिन्मय सकल जनानां हितरत चिन्मय बालक युवक प्रशिक्षक चिन्मय विद्यालय संस्थापक चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः समाज सेवा प्रेरक चिन्मय स्वास्थ्य चिकित्सादायक चिन्मय संस्कृत गौरव स्थापक चिन्मय ग्रंथानेक प्रकाशक चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः ज्ञान भक्ति सेवामय चिन्मय नित्य शुद्ध गुरु विमुक्त चिन्मय महासमाधौ संस्थित चिन्मय भक्तिरस्तु नस्त्वयि हे चिन्मय चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः 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 चिन्मय गुरवे नमो नमः। बोलिए सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। Okay, the last one for now is कृतज्ञता। समस्त जन कल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्म विद्वरम् संस्कृतेर्वीक्ष्य हानिं च भारतस्य च दुस्थितिं द्रवितं हृदयं यस्य वन्देऽहं तं महामुनिं निष्क्रिया करुणा क्वापि सफला न भविष्यति इति मत्वा सर्वदैव कर्मणि वर्तते यतिः स्वयं कुर्वन् कारयन्श्च कर्माणि विविधानि यः असक्तः सर्वकार्येषु वर्तते सर्वदा च सः ज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारं च ब्रह्मचारिप्रशिक्षणम् श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणादि व्याख्या ग्रन्थप्रकाशनम् बालकेषु च संस्कारः विचारो युवकेषु च धर्मनिष्ठा देशभक्तिः लोकसेवा तथैव च यथा वृद्धिं प्राप्नुवन्ति तथा यत्नं करोति सः सर्वदा सर्वभावेन सद्गुरुर्नो यतीश्वरः ये गुणाः सर्वशास्त्रेषु वर्ण्यन्ते ब्रह्मज्ञानिनां तैरयं सर्वदा पूर्णो राजते सर्वयोगिनां निर्गुणे निश्चला निष्ठा सगुणे सरसारतिः संगमो मधुरश्चायं देशिकेनो महात्मनि अनेक जन्मार्जित पुण्य प्राप्तः मया गुरुर्यो जगति प्रसिद्धः यस्य प्रसादेन मनः प्रशान्तं बभूवमेतं शिरसा नमामि कृतज्ञताया च हृदये स्थिता मे वक्तुं न शक्या खलु यत्नतोऽपि गुरो प्रसीद कृपया विधेहि त्वत्पादभक्तिं परमानुरक्तिं त्वत्पादभक्तिं परमानुरक्तिं श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. Okay, so today we will have a satsang on some beautiful verses from the Guru Geeta. So who is a guru? Somebody who imparts knowledge. That's why lots of times people use today the word guru for many things. Management guru, you know. Someone who takes us from darkness to light, yes. Dispels ignorance, removes the darkness of ignorance. So that is the etymological meaning of guru. So yes, whoever brings knowledge to us, whoever gives us the clarity, one can use the word guru for that. But in spiritual life, we use guru for the person who brings us knowledge of the self, who removes the ignorance of self in us. And very interesting, in 84 million species, the only species which has guru is human. Plants, birds, animals, no one has guru. Human being has guru. Why? Because human being also has buddhi, and in that buddhi there is capability to know, as well as right now there is ignorance. I don't know. Who am I? So the Guru Geeta, so when this meaning comes, Guru means one who removes the darkness. So the shloka in the Guru Geeta is from Skanda Puran. And in Skanda Puran, Guru Geeta chapter 1, shloka number 44. It is said, Gukaras chandakarohi rukaras teja uchyate ajnana grasakam brahma guru revana samshayaha. So the letter Gu, alphabet Gu, is symbolic of darkness. Andhakaro hi Gukaraha. And Rukaraha teja uchyate. Ru is for light, brilliance, knowledge, effulgence. And who can bring this knowledge of the truth to us? Can any human being do that? Swami, Guru is human being only. No, the shloka here says, Ajnana Grasakam Brahma. That supreme Brahman who destroys the ignorance, that alone is the true Guru. Manifesting may be in the form of a human here. So when we say Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, in the same Guru Gita only it comes. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, some people think it is a praise of the Guru or is an exaggeration. Guru is equal to Brahman. No, Vedanta says Guru is Brahman, Brahman alone is Guru. That is a Guru Tattva in us. Why? Because Sayohavaitat Paramam Brahma Veda Brahmaiva Bhavati. Whoever knows Brahman becomes Brahman. How nice it is. We are already Brahman actually, we don't know. Guru makes us aware of that, who we are. So the word Guru actually etymologically means someone who removes the darkness of ignorance of the self. When will we want to know the light? Only when we know what is darkness. If I know what is darkness, will I want light necessarily? Yes or no?
No.
Not necessarily, because I may be used to the darkness. I may get very comfortable with darkness also. I may not want this light. Sometimes it happens, suppose one has been in a dark room for a long time. Then when one comes out, that light is blinding. It takes some time to get used to it. Or, suppose you switch on the light and immediately switch off. What happens? Suddenly one gets disoriented for some time. So when one is used to darkness, then one may not want light. One may feel uncomfortable. But that darkness is a cause of so much of pain, sorrow. That's why in the Guru Stotram it is said, Ajnana Timirandhasya Jnanam Shalaya. One who is blinded by the darkness of ignorance, the Guru with the anointment of knowledge awakens us. So what is darkness? What is ignorance? What is the pain caused by it? What is the suffering that we are going through because we don't know who we are? So awareness of bondage also comes because of the Guru. The desire to be free from bondage also comes because of the Guru. Because here we have someone who has become free, and their life is such an inspiring life. And why the Guru manifests in human form is to make us aware that as a human, this is the maximum that one can achieve. The best that we can do with human life is what? Realize the self. In the Kenopanishad, beautifully it is said, Iha ched avedit atha satyam asti. Na ched iha avedin mahati vinashti. If I don't know the self here, having been born as a human, great is the loss. And if I know the self, then whole human purpose of life is fulfilled. And who makes us aware of the purpose of life, who indicates the path to us, who helps us to overcome all the obstacles on the way, who helps us to ensure that when we get distracted, we come back on track, is the Guru. And who finally unites us with the self is the Guru. So many times we fall on the path, we make mistakes, we get distracted, but does the Guru judge us? No.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. The one who is a realized master never judges. Because one fact is what? From whose standpoint is the Guru-Shishya relationship? Very important, interesting point. This relationship between the Guru and Shishya is from whose standpoint? Pakka?
From the Guru's standpoint also.
From Guru's standpoint also?
Yeah. Because Shishya needs the knowledge and wants to get it taken from dark to light.
Shishya needs the knowledge and wants to be taken from darkness to light, correct. So Shishya is having the attitude that such and such person is my Guru. What is the Guru's attitude?
Guru is seeing self everywhere.
That is important. For Guru, Brahman alone is. So when Guru sees the disciple, the Guru sees the disciple is Brahman playing this role of a disciple as of now, as though he is ignorant. So where is the question of the Guru judging the student? Guru will not. Functionally, the Guru may correct as a role one is playing. But deep down, Guru knows, I am Brahman. That is also Brahman. Brahman alone is nothing is happening. That person alone is Guru. That's why when we go to a realized being, a realized master, even if they don't speak anything, we feel so accepted, happy, inspired. Ramana Maharshi didn't speak, give lectures and all that. But people went, they sat in his presence, they came back. Tapon Maharaj went to meet Ramana Maharshi. Both are enlightened masters. Both of them are sitting in each other's presence. Not one word is spoken. But that is the highest form of communication. And when disciples also go to Ramana Maharshi, many times he would not ask, he would not speak, and if they ask some question, he would say, inquire who is asking the question. Who am I? Do that inquiry. So they may not speak, or they may even speak. Gurudev was so, glorious in his oratory, in his speaking, plus in his interactions with people. Amazing. Neither of them will judge. That's the compassion of the Guru. And when we realize that here is somebody who loves us, who unconditionally loves us, even if we have gone away from the path, with great compassion, the Guru brings us back. And that's no reason for us to keep going away or keep getting distracted. But the fact is the Guru plays such a vital role that what we seek in all our relationships, what is it that we really seek? We seek unconditional love and happiness. It's the Guru who gives that. And so people ask, and even after all this, people still ask, why do I need a Guru? Book will accept you unconditionally. Book will help us to come back to the path. Book will help us to overcome obstacles. It is not possible. So one who brings light into our life. Light has so many connotations. Darkness is when we don't know the self. Darkness is when we compromise intellectually with our values. The Guru is the one who tells us, motivates us to live uncompromisingly. In small things also we compromise so many times. We ourselves decide something, and the very next minute, our mind doesn't want to do. We set the alarm, we set our mind also very clearly saying, tomorrow morning I'm waking up early, I have to go here, I have to do this, I have to finish this. Everything. Time to time, everything planned, written down. Reminders are set on phone, everything happens. But next morning when the alarm rings, what happens? Very tired. I deserve little more rest. I will get up after 20 minutes, just only 20 minutes more. One secret I read somewhere. If your waking up time and getting up time is the same, you will not have procrastination in life. Why? Simple psychological fact. Because if my waking up time is, let us say, 5:30 a.m., but my getting up time is 6 a.m., my day has already begun with procrastination. If I'm prompt from that moment. So our mind compromises with values. It decides to do some spiritual sadhana, it reduces. It says every day, from today's only Gurupurnima day, every day minimum 1 mala of Japa I will do. And one does for 2 days, 3 days, and after that, I think I've been very regular. I need a cheat day. Gone. And then after some time, that mala, I think, is a very big mala. I think I should start small and grow big. So 108 beads mala will become 27 beads suddenly. Our mind learns to compromise because it doesn't want to give up this power that it has. Because here one has to surrender in self-knowledge. That he doesn't want to do. So Guru helps us. The light of living uncompromisingly. One of the greatest qualities of Gurudev was that. Uncompromising in his values, in his conviction, in his work that he did. To what extent Tapon Maharaj told him, don't. Those who want the knowledge will come to the Himalayas. They will come here. You wait. So he heard his guru and he went back. But after some time, again he came back to Tapon Maharaj saying that, Swamiji, the urge is irresistible. I have to go. Please give me your blessings. Because he is convinced that this is what he has to do. This is his path, his way of unfoldment, that he needs to come down into the plains, bring this knowledge, revive the Sanatana Dharma, because he was pained that my culture is going through such decadence. Tapon Maharaj told him, you go down, take a yatra, and see if you can maintain the thought of the Supreme Lord while you are in the daily din and roar of life. And Gurudev took up the yatra from April to August or October, I don't remember. He took up the whole yatra. He came on a Bharat Darshan yatra. He went through different places. He saw the workings of temples, ashrams, mathas, so many things. And it convinced him that this is the need of the hour. And when he returned, he coined the Upanishad Jnana Yajna plan. And he said, I have seen this entire state of the country. The culture has gone through such decadence. And I'm convinced that I have to take this knowledge. Please bless me. And then Tapon Maharaj told him, if you get 4 people, consider yourself blessed. And in his first talk, Gurudev had how many people? 5 people. And then 1 more including him. So totally 6. So with great childlike enthusiasm, he wrote to Tapon Maharaj that I am so happy to tell you that 5 people came for the first talk. 6 people, he wrote 6 people including the speaker were there for the first talk. That means in the first condition he was successful. That 4 people you had said, I got 5, 1 extra came. And after he got those 5 people, what did he do? Did he say that, oh, what is the use? I might as well sit in the Himalayas. Kya fayda? Kisi ko kuch farak nahi padta hai. I will sit and do my meditation and be in samadhi. Why should I come down? For these people, they are not bothered. Only 5 people came for the first talk. No. 23rd December, he gave the first talk, and 31st December, he announced that we will do a 100-day yajna. Here in Pune only. Pune only. 100-day yajna. Imagine what will you and I sit and think. Let us do first trial round. 3 days we will try first. He announced Upanishad Yajna 100 days, morning and evening. That is called conviction. Uncompromising in his conviction. And 42 years he did that. Lived uncompromisingly. That is called Satyam. So we compromise. Our ignorance of the self is there. Darkness comes in the form of compromise. Darkness comes in the form of so many emotions that we have. Negative emotions. They cloud. Our attachments are there. Gurudev used to give equations, So his equation of attachment is what? I plus I want is equal to attachment. Without this, I cannot be happy. That is, I want. And when I get it, I feel greater. I feel happier. So I, Mr. Ego, and its dependencies, that is attachment. The Guru helps us to come out of all attachments. How? By the very presence of the Guru. When we surrender to the Guru, when we anchor in the Guru, we learn to drop all attachments. And when we see the Guru living in complete detachment, then we also learn that. The Guru is a living example of what the scriptures say. So when we get attached to the Guru, we become detached from everything else. It is said when you get attached to the detached, they will detach you from all your attachments. That is what will happen. Oh, Swamiji, so we have license now, we can get attached to the Guru. To a Satguru, one can get attached because the Satguru knows how to remove that attachment. Because the Sadguru is not bothered about I, me and mine. The rest of them, they will they themselves will also fall. Because if people get attached to them, one interesting thing I learned when I was studying here in my Vedanta course, my teacher said, if you allow people to get attached to you, that means you are also having some form of attachment towards them. Because you depend on them for feeling that I am a guru, I am great, I have so many followers, I am this, I am that, whatever may be the notion. A Satguru allows the student to get attached for a short while so that the student can detach from everything else, and then the Sadguru will destroy that attachment. How? By ensuring that ensuring that the disciple gets connected to the divine and learns to become independent and learns to drop all dependencies on oneself, on people around, on the Guru, including the pointers of the self, everything. That is why the Guru is one who makes us independent. If there is somebody who makes us dependent, that person is not a Guru. So these are different ways by which the Guru brings light into our life. By their love, by their compassion, by their knowledge, by their uncompromising living of the values, and by demonstrating dynamism and promptness in action also, by being steadfast in the duty. Darkness is when we don't want to do our duty. If we summarize a lot of our struggle, it is in one sentence: doing what we should not be doing and not doing what we should be doing. It's very simple. Our whole struggle is only that much, no? What we should be doing, which helps us to evolve, that we are not doing. And what we should not be doing, our mind wants that more and more. Somewhere I read, everything that I like is either fattening, fried, or prohibited. That's why people think that if you come to spirituality, you are finished. Because they will tell you, don't do this, don't do that. And when we go into the world, they say there is nothing called should or should not. You do whatever you feel like doing. Guru tells us not to do what you feel like doing, that is freedom. Not to do what you feel like doing, meaning not to be impulsive and just be a slave to the mind, that is freedom. One who makes us a master of the mind is a Guru. And through that, when we serve the society, you look at the masters, their whole life is how much service. They have fulfilled themselves, they don't need anything. But their entire life is service to others. Selfless. So this is the first verse, beautiful meaning of Guru. Second meaning is Gukaraha bhavarogasyat rukaras tan nirodhakrit bhavaroga haratvacha guru rityabhidhiyate. 45th verse. So 45, 44, 45, 46, 47. 4 beautiful verses on etymology of the word Guru. Gukaro bhavarogasyat. Gu represents bhavaroga. What is bhavaroga? The disease to become. Oh, I thought it is nice to become something, no? I want to become a very well qualified person. I want to become a top CEO. I want to become a parent. I want to become a good, businessman. So I want to become. What is wrong with becoming? So it is not that one should not become anything, but no matter what we become, we still feel incomplete. We still feel empty. We still feel, till I don't become something else, I am not good enough. Or sometime I may feel good when I become what I want to, but again something else is there to become. So Swamiji, we should stop all becoming, but you are telling us to become seeker also. That is also becoming. That also appears as a becoming, but it is not becoming actually. Why? Because becoming a seeker is equal to unbecoming everything else, including seeker. That is called seeking. Whatever I have become, no, I have to unbecome that. That is called seeking. Otherwise, I am a friend also, I am a teacher also, I am a husband also, I am a spouse also, I am a seeker also. So now and then I will do sadhana. Swamiji, every morning one diya I light. That time I am a sadhak. Every morning I do one mala of japa. That time I am a sadhak. That time I become a sadhak. At other time, I am not sadhak. What does the Guru do? The Guru makes us realize that no matter what we become, we will still remain finite. Becoming will never end. Bhava Roga is like that. How will becoming end? Only when we realize our being, who I am truly. In that there is nothing to become. When do I want to become something? When I am limited. If I am infinite, does infinite has to become anything? Nothing. The one who stops our becoming, who helps us to drop all becoming and come to the being, oh, then I will become very dull, boring, ambitionless. No. The state of being is the highest achievement, gaining which nothing more remains to be gained. And one who comes to the state of being feels that state of fulfillment. And all becoming psychologically stops. And it is only then that we feel that I am bas. I don't need to add anything more to it. At this moment, if somebody asks you, who are you? What will we say? I am so and so, son of so and so. All those different adjectives we will give. But does anyone say, I am? Who are you? I am. Now don't start saying that, people will get confused. I am saying we feel, fulfilled. I am. Bas. There is nothing more to be added, because that I am is aham, is sat, is existence, is infinite, is indestructible, is imperishable. That's why I am a seeker is to help us all other, I am son, I am father, I am this, I am that. Psychologically, we derive our identity from this. If we don't have any roles, how will we define ourselves? We have not tried that at all. The Guru is the one who helps us to come to that state. So, Bhukaro Bhava Rogasya. So, constant thirst to become. How much pressure is there to become? What is peer pressure, if you think about it? I want to become what others think about. If they think this is cool, I want to be like that. If everyone drinks alcohol, I should also drink alcohol. I am a chilled out guy. If everyone is going for smoke, if everyone is going for some types of clothes, if everyone wears those torn clothes, that is fashion, then I am also wearing that. Now I have become cool. Now that is peer pressure, the thirst to become. Or I have to become, more and more, I have to get promotion. So I become more and more successful. So the ladder I have to climb vertically. Then I am more. Again, that is the pressure. Becoming something from inside by inspiration is one thing. But transcending that becoming and then realizing the being, that is the final fulfillment. So if somebody is in a tamasic state and says, now I don't want to become anything, Swamiji, very good, what you told today, I have got the point. I am going to drop all ambition, all my goals, everything. Why? Because becoming is useless. I told my parents long back, I don't want to become anything. They didn't understand. I should have brought them to you long before. What is the point of becoming anything? I don't want to become anything. What will you do then? Eat, drink, enjoy, bus. That also is becoming only. We have to become, it is a nice book actually. It's a title of a book. Being nobody, going nowhere. That is Veda. Being nobody means every time I'm somebody, then I want to become someone else. But I am nobody, Mr. Nobody. And I'm going nowhere. Why? Because your consciousness alone is everywhere. So one who makes us feel our being and experience fulfillment in that. And even at a simpler level, one who makes us aware that I am enough by myself as I am. I don't need anyone else. The world will make us feel that until you don't have this, your life is incomplete. Till you don't go to such and such place and visit Istanbul, you should visit. Have you gone there? If you have not gone, you missed out something in life. People will tell us like that. This new type of clothes, that new place where they give you some exotic dish. Till one does not eat that type of a food, go to such and such place, wear such and such clothes, meet such and such people, get such and such success, then you are not enough. You have lost something in life, you are missing out. But the Guru says you are good as you are, as a person. And that's why in the presence of the Guru, when one does not feel judged, there is more acceptance. And such a person can go deeper. When we can drop all identities only when we are comfortable with this present identity, what we are right now. If we already have conflict with this identity, how will we drop this? Both plus and minus are there in this mind. Spirituality is not to run away from the minus. It is to accept that this minus is there and this plus is also there and this limited entity is what it is, and strive to improve the negatives. Then more and more acceptance will come and evolution happens. Last step is we drop this identity from tamas to rajas to sattva, and then we drop. That's the beauty. The Guru helps us to do that. One brahmachari, he wrote one letter to Gurudev, and he said, my mind is very negative. There are a lot of impurities in this mind. I am not able to do the sadhana properly. I don't feel worthy of myself. And the brahmachari was studying here in the course. And he wrote this letter to Gurudev because when we face our mind, we face so many negativities. They will come out when we start doing sadhana. Till now, one was escaping. But when one comes to the path of sadhana, the mind has turned within. Then what is inside will come. Both will surface, negative, positive. But initially, one sees more of the negative. So he wrote, I am feeling very unworthy. I have lost all confidence. I don't think I am worthy to walk this spiritual path. I seek your guidance. Please help me. He wrote. And Gurudev read the entire thing. And you know what he replied? Sometimes his reply would be on the very letter itself, he will write and send back that letter. So on that letter he wrote, the more you lose yourself, the more I gain on you. Think about it. The more you lose yourself, the more I gain on you. His low confidence, Gurudev shifted it to surrender. He didn't give him any advice, you are worthy, I am sure you can do it, my love and blessings are with you. Nothing. He said, the more you lose yourself, the more I gain on you. After a few weeks, Gurudev came to the ashram here. And naturally, when Gurudev comes, all brahmacharis are there to welcome him, receive him, take his blessings. Now, this brahmachari, he was happy that he got the letter from Gurudev, but he was also feeling that I wrote these things to Gurudev. I don't know what Gurudev must be thinking about me. So those apprehensions are always there. So he was last in the line. Brahmachari was standing to prostrate. He last standing in the line. And he comes here, he prostrates, and Gurudev embraces him and he says, "Where were you? For how long you have kept me waiting?" He just was in tears because Guru didn't judge him at all. And Guru encouraged him, motivated him, accepted him. So his feeling that, I am not worthy, I have to become more worthy and then I will be accepted, that happens in the world. When we become something, then we are accepted. When we fulfill the expectations of people, then we are accepted. Those things happen in the world. But in spiritual life, Guru accepts as we are. And so in the presence of the Guru, we don't feel that I have to become something else and then only I will be accepted. We may want to become more sattvic by the very example of the Guru. We may want to realize that state that the Guru is in. As I said, that is not a becoming, that is actually unbecoming. So one who makes us feel accepted and who inspires us to grow out of that acceptance. There are two ways to grow in life. One out of non-acceptance, one out of acceptance. When I am not accepting certain things and I don't like certain things about myself and I feel only when I become like that, then I will be more worthy. That is one type of striving. So only if I study in an IIM or an IIT or an ISB or whatever that is, then I feel I am somebody. Till then, I don't accept myself. That is striving out of non-acceptance. Other is striving out of acceptance. I accept who I am as of now, and yet I am striving out of inspiration for this. The Guru makes us do the second one. When somebody went to Tapon Maharaj, and in Uttar Kashi, Gurudev had gone to Uttar Kashi, Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj sent him to Tapon Maharaj to study. In a place like Uttar Kashi, Gurudev was studying at the feet of Tapon Maharaj, but his habit of smoking was still very strong. So he didn't stop that. He would go and find some place where he will get some cigarettes, some bidi, something, he will smoke. In his student days, that's why I said, he is uncompromising in his convictions. He is convinced that he wants to smoke, he smokes. Even though he was a sannyasi at that time and he was studying under Tapon Maharaj, but that attachment was there. And person like Tapon Maharaj, such a great tapasvi, for him, in the winter time, when somebody had lit a fire and they called Tapon Maharaj, Swamiji, please come and make your hands warm. He said, I don't indulge in sense pleasure. That is his level of tapasya, Tapon Maharaj. And what is his disciple doing? Smoking. So somebody went and complained, he's smoking. You know what Tapon Maharaj said? He said, I am more concerned about his inner fire. The outer smoke will take care of itself. Just look at that. I mean, it's not to justify smoking. Gurudev, eventually he stopped it. But the Guru did not judge him that he is like this. He is not fit to be my disciple. I will not accept him. No. It is up to us how quickly we are able to let go of our negatives and become more and more available for the Guru's grace to flow through us. That surrender will happen more and more when the Guru has accepted as we are. And who can accept us as we are? Only one who himself or herself is in that state of complete acceptance and being. And that's why that Guru Tattva is one who makes us shift from becoming to being. So that is bhava roga. No more there is a desire to become something. One says, I have surrendered at the feet of the Guru. I will do what the Guru has said. So that is the second verse, a very beautiful verse. The third verse here, verse 46 says, Gukarascha gunatitaha rupatito rukarakaha. Guna rupa vihinatvat gururityabhidhiyate. See, why I am saying all this is because the sanctity of that word Guru is so beautiful. And also, once we know this, we can cultivate the qualities by which we can become more recipient, become more available to the grace of the Guru. So, Gu is for Gunatita, one who has gone beyond three gunas. And Ru is Rupatita, one who has gone beyond the form. That person is a Guru. Gunatita means one who has gone beyond tamas, rajas, and sattva also. Gunatita. No attachments, no sattvic binding also. We have from tamas to come out, we hold on to rajas. So when there is laziness, lethargy, sloth, slumber, then we say, come on, get up, do your duty, do your work, have a nice goal, be ambitious, achieve great things in the world. From tamas, one has come to a dynamic state. Then from there, one comes, when one is in a rajasic state, very dynamic, acting, achieving, has seen through life, then it is said, while doing all this, there is so much of stress, worry, tension that you are going through. There is a better way to do this. Do the same work, but dedicate this to the Lord. That becomes Karma Yoga. And every day, learn to do Upasana for some time, quieten the mind. So Karma Yoga one does, Upasana one does. So from slowly Rajas one comes to Sattva Guna. Then when one has that Sattva Guna, one goes to the teacher, one learns Vedant, Shravan, Manan, Niridhyasan. And steadily when one has done that Niridhyasan, that I am infinite consciousness, I am not this body, mind, intellect, one has gone beyond Sattva Guna also. Guru is the one who has done that, gone beyond the three gunas. And so the Guru is the one who has gone, who can help the disciple also to go beyond the three gunas. Because one knows this journey. This is what has happened. And that's why when a Guru gives an advice to a disciple, that advice is meant for that disciple alone. One cannot compare and say that, that Guru told this disciple to do dynamic work and this Guru is telling me not to do work. I think this Guru is very partial. If we go to a doctor, the medicine the doctor will give as for what? Our disease, no? Can we say, तुमको ये दवाई दिया, मुझे ये दवाई दिया, मुझे वो दवाई चाहिए. तुम्हारा लाल पिल, मेरा ग्रीन पिल, मुझे ग्रीन कलर अच्छा नहीं लगता, मैं तुम्हारा लाल पिल लूंगा. One cannot say that. So one has to know that this relationship is exclusive and each disciple has their own need. The Guru gives according to that. One should not even compare. So one who is himself beyond the gunas, in this Chinmaya Pradeep, if you see, there is one beautiful exhibit which is 10 steps of knowledge from the selfish actions up to the state of samadhi, all different steps of knowledge which are there. That those are the steps which help us to go beyond the three gunas. And Gurudev followed that entire process. As a freedom fighter, he was very selfless, sacrificed so much for the country. He used to do Japa, Om Namah Shivaya, right from childhood, and it continued even after his agnostic days. The mantra came back to him, he continued Japa. Then he had Guru Upasati. He went to Shivanandaji Maharaj. Then he went to Tapo Maharaj. He had Brahma Jignasa, wanted to learn about Brahman, went to study properly. So Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan, Savikalpa Samadhi, Nirvikalpa Samadhi, all those things experienced. To find such a guru is a great blessing. One can't find easily such a great master. And to be in a lineage which has an entire lineage of realized beings. Shivanandi Maharaj, Taponji Maharaj, Gurudev. To find one is not easy. We belong to a parampara of such great masters. Gurupurnima is to express our gratitude that we found a guru who is Gunatita and who is Rupatita also, who has gone beyond the body identification. Gurudev always said the guru is not a person, the guru is a presence. The guru is not the body, the guru is the consciousness that is enlivening the body. Once Swamiji, he asked Gurudev, he went to receive Gurudev. Gurudev was coming in the flight, and last few years of his life, Gurudev's health was very, fragile. His heart was working hardly 16%. So they brought him in the wheelchair from the flight. He came down in the wheelchair. And the Swamiji asked him, "How are you, Gurudev?" And in his own witty style, Gurudev, every moment is very unpredictable how Gurudev would reply. So the moment the question was asked, what did he do? He said, "Shh." He's telling the Swamiji in reply, "Shh. Don't ask. She will think she is very important." Just imagine that reply. What does that mean? She will think she is very important. We may think that, Gurudev's body he is Gurudev and he has a male body, no? But he replied, she is very important. Means this is Prakriti. This is Prakriti. Prakriti is feminine gender, that way. So he said, she is very important, meaning this is the body. I am not this. I am that Purusha. So many instances of his. He went onto a stage. This was in his younger days. He climbed onto the stage and sat down, conducted the entire 1.5 hours yajna. And generally, Gurudev will get up and go after the yajna, and then people will go. That day he said, "I am going to wait here for some time. You please carry on." So he sat quietly. 15, 20 minutes, the entire hall was empty. Then he opened his eyes and he called the organizers. So the organizers came, and what they saw, his entire dhoti was soaked in blood. Because when he climbed up on the stage, they had not, hammered the nails properly. So there was one nail which was, poking out. And Gurudev stepped on it and it has gone through. But his commitment is 6:30 to 8 is the yajna. So he sits there, he does the entire yajna, the blood is there, it is flowing. And then he waits patiently another 20 minutes for everybody to go because he doesn't want them to see. Finally, they bring him down from the stage and they take him. So many examples of his. With oxygen, he has spoken so many times. With 16% of the heart. When we think about all that, what sacrifices the Guru has done for the disciple, then the intensity of our sadhana becomes much more. Our mind which wants to compromise, when it wants to compromise, we should remember what effort does the Guru put in and how much sadhana we are doing is nothing compared to the sacrifice of the Guru. If we remind ourselves of that, our mind will not get distracted. We will not do the wrong things that we want to do. Our mind tempts us to do. Why? Because we remember, no, I have to focus and make myself walk this path in a steady way. That is the only befitting tribute we can offer to the Guru. So, Gukaro Bhavarogasya, Gukaro Tannivaraka, that was one meaning. Then we saw this Gukarascha Gunatitaha, Rupa Tito Rukaraka. And one more beautiful point about Ru is Guru is one who helps us to go beyond the Rupa. He has gone beyond his body identification. We also go beyond our body identification. Guru is the one who helps us to hold on to the form of Bhagavan, but the Guru himself has gone beyond the form, realized the formless and that truth which is beyond the form and formless both. So Rupatita and Gunatita means both these things. One who has gone beyond even the form of God, beyond the pointers of formless into that absolute state. And the last meaning here is Gukara Prathamo Varno Mayadi Guna Bhasakaha Rukarosti Param Brahma Maya Bhranti Vimochanam. So Gu stands for Maya and Ru stands for the one who destroys this Maya. What is Maya? That which is not but which appears to be, that is called Maya. So that one who has transcended Maya. Who will transcend Maya? In Narad Bhakti Sutra it comes, who crosses Maya? Beautiful 12 pointers are given there. In the Geeta, Bhagavan says, whoever surrenders to me will go beyond Maya. Mameva ye prapadyante Maya metam tarantite. How does the Guru help us to go beyond Maya? By giving us knowledge and also helping us to surrender to Ishvara. A Guru who is anchored in both is very important. There are some people who only focus on knowledge and they say no need of bhakti, no need of devotion. These are all human created forms. They don't really exist. Ultimately, there is only one consciousness. No need to worship any of these. One has not realized many things on the path. So one is saying out of the top of the head. You see, great masters, have they acted in opposition to knowledge? Do they think that bhakti and jnana are different? Shankaracharya, greatest Advaitin, did he not write so many stotrams on bhakti? Did he not establish Sri Chakra in Tirupati and Kamakhya temple and so many different places he visited? He did Prana Pratishtha, he did Sri Chakra Pratishtha, a lot of things he did. Gurudev, how many temples he established, and continuously he would have a small japamala, he would keep on doing japa. Very amazing. So one who helps us to surrender to Ishvara and one who gives us knowledge of the truth, and through both these who helps us to go beyond Maya, that is the Guru. So to that Guru Tattva, our prostrations, our salutations today, we will chant Gurudev's name, invoke his form in our mind, and then lastly we will do the Puja. Close your eyes, sit erect. If anybody wants to sit on the chair, you are welcome to sit up on the sofas or chairs. Let your breathing be slow, steady, and deep. Close your eyes gently. Relax your shoulders. In the space between the two eyebrows or in your heart, invoke the auspicious form of Puja Gurudev Feel that you are in front of Puja Gurudev with folded hands. Gurudev is pure consciousness, the very Guru Tattva who has come to guide us to the self within. Chinmayam vyapi yat sarvam त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. We will chant Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha 27 times. Keep the form of Gurudev in mind with all gratitude, devotion and surrender. Let us chant. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. 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 Mentally, do a pradakshina of Puja Gurudev. Offer some flowers at the feet of Puja Gurudev. Prostrate in front of him. Feel that the hands of Puja Gurudev are on your head. His grace and blessings are with you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Okay, so we will now do a short Paduka Puja. Sunil ji, आप आइए. Swati ji, come. Both of you can do. Vatsal, come. Isco. Abhijit and Varsha ji, sit. The whole Chinmaya Pradeep team will sit. Sit and do the puja. Keep it there. You can see the Paduka and do see the puja properly. I'll come there. You have to come little closer. Take this asana away. You can use this. Yeah, both this you can take up. No, but I don't need. I'm using this. अभिजीत बैठ जाओ. स्वाति जी आप इधर आ जाओ सामने. इधर आ जाओ. So here we have Sunil ji, Swati ji, Varsha ji, Abhijit. They are the team of Chinmaya Pradeep, and they do the seva here, take care of the whole place. And we also have our Yajmans. So for Aarti, we have Sunil Gambani ji, Subodh Kunte ji, and Chaula Bhimani ji. So when we do the Aarti, please come at that time, join us. For Naivedya, we have Srijata Basu ji, Deepak ji, Kamal ji, Kamal Ganatra ji, Deepak Ved ji. We have Pramita Dev ji, Sharmila Joshi ji, Anita Mahesh ji, Kishore Mallapur ji, Smita Pandey ji, and Chaula Bhimani ji. So we thank all the Yajamans and invoke God's grace, Puja Gurudev's blessings on all of them. What you can do is you have to come little closer. You touch each other and you do the main with ritual with the water so that we save time. First we remember Ganesh ji. Om Shuklam Baradharam Vishnam Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Atha Achamanam Keshavaya Swaha. Om Narayanaya Swaha. Om Madhavaya Swaha. Wash the hand. Right. Place on the right ear. Om Govindaya Namaha. Take some water, sprinkle on yourself, sprinkle on the samagri. Om Apavitra Pavitrova Sarva Vastrangato Piva Yasmaret Pundarikaksham Sabahya Bhyantara Shuchihi. Pour some water on the ground. Om Prithvitvaya Dhrita Loka Devi Tvam Vishnuna Dhrita Tvam Chadharaya Mam Devi Pavitram Kuruchasanam. Do one pranayam. So wash the hand. Om Om Gange cha Yamune chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalesmin Sannidhim Kuru. Lift your hand, move it clockwise from right to left. Om Bhurdhuvassuvaha. Now we take the Sankalpa. Take one petal in your right hand. Give to all. Sankalpa, everyone takes some flower. Take one drop of water. Close with the left hand. Place on your right knee. Sankalpa, everyone repeat with me. Om Namo Pata.
Om Namo Pata.
Samasta.
Samasta.
Duvitakshaya Dwara.
Duvitakshaya Dwara.
Shri Parameshwara Prityartham.
Shri Parameshwara Prityartham.
Asmin Shubhadine.
Asmin Shubhadine.
Ashara Purnima Shubhatithau.
Ashara Purnima Shubhatithau.
Asmin Shubhamuhurte.
Asmin Shubhamuhurte.
Shraddha Bhakti Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham.
Shraddha Bhakti Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham.
Vidya Vinaya Praptyartham.
Vidya Vinaya Praptyartham.
Asmakam.
Asmakam.
Sarvesham.
Sarvesham.
Sahakutumbanam.
Sahakutumbanam.
Kshema.
Kshema.
Sthairya.
Sthairya.
Virya.
Virya.
Vijaya.
Vijaya.
Abhaya.
Abhaya.
Ayuhu.
Aryu.
Arogya.
Arogya.
Aishwarya.
Aishwarya.
Abhivriddhyartham.
Abhivriddhyartham.
Samasta Gurita.
Samasta Gurita.
Upashantyartham.
Prashantartham.
Shri Sadguru Prasada.
Shri Sadguru Prasada.
Siddhyartham cha.
Siddhartham cha.
Pooja Gurudevanam.
Pooja Gurudev.
Swami Chinmayanandanam.
Swami Chinmayananda.
Paduka Pujam Karishye.
Paduka Puja Karishe.
Offer it to plate. Agamatham tu devanam gamanatham tu rakshatam purve ghantaravam tatra devatahan lakshanam. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Now we will close our eyes, invoke Puja Gurudev in our heart. Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Prema Purnam Kriyashilam Sadalokahite Ratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shokamoha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Dhyanam Samarpayami. Atha touch your heart with the left hand, touch the Paduka with the right hand. Come. Om Chinmayam Vyapiyat Sarvam Trailokyam Sacharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Shri Gurum Avahayami. Offer one flower. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Asanarthe Pushpam Samarpayami. 3 times show water and offer in the plate. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Padyam Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Argham Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Achamaniyam Samarpayami. Take a flower, dip in water, sprinkle on the padukas. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Snanam Samarpayami. We will chant 5 verses of Guru Stotram and the last verse, and each one offer the Abhishek. Start. अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्देव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। स्थावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सर्वश्रुतिशिरोरत्न विराजितपदाम्बुजः वेदान्ताम्बुजसूर्यो यः तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव त्वमेव सर्वं देव देव। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। अभिषेकं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। वस्त्रार्थे पुष्पं समर्पयामि। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। दिव्यगन्धान् धारयामि। तदुपरि कुङ्कुमं समर्पयामि। अक्षतान् समर्पयामि। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। पुष्पमालां धारयामि। Now we will do the archana. So you have to come a little more closer and offer the flowers. Come closer, no problem.
Yes.
ओम अजाय नमः। ओम अव्ययाय नमः। ओम अविनाशिने नमः। ओम अचिन्त्याय नमः। ओम अप्रमेयाय नमः। ओम अद्वितीयाय नमः। ओम अनिकेताय नमः। ओम अनुशासनप्रियाय नमः। ओम अंतस्साक्षिणे नमः। ओम अंतर्यामिने नमः। ओम आनंदाय नमः। ओम आत्मस्वरूपाय नमः। ओम आंग्ल भाषा विदुत्तमाय नमः। ओम ईश्वराय नमः। ओम उदार हृदयाय नमः। ओम उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः। ओम एकस्मै नमः। ओम ओंकार विदे नमः। ओम करुणासागराय नमः। ओम कर्मपरायणाय नमः। ओम कालातीताय नमः। ओम कैवल्यस्वरूपाय नमः। ओम कृतात्मने नमः। ओम कृतकृत्याय नमः। ओम गीता ज्ञान यज्ञ प्रचारकाय नमः। ओम गुरवे नमः। ओम गुणातीताय नमः। ग्रंथकृते नमः। ओम चिन्मयाय नमः। ओम छिन्न संशयाय नमः। ओम जगदात्मने नमः। ओम जगत्साक्षिणे नमः। ओम जनप्रियाय नमः। ओम जितेन्द्रियाय नमः। ओम जीव ब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः। ओम जीवन मुक्ताय नमः। ओम जीर्ण मंदिरोद्धारकाय नमः। ओम तपोवन शिष्याय नमः। ओम तपस्विने नमः। ओम तापनाशनाय नमः। ओम तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः। ओम तेजस्विने नमः। ओम देहातीताय नमः। ओम द्वंद्वातीताय नमः। ओम दृढ़ निश्चयाय नमः। ओम धर्म संस्थापकाय नमः। ओम धीमते नमः। ओम धीराय नमः। ओम धैर्यप्रदाय नमः। ओम नारायणाय नमः। ओम निजानंदाय नमः। ओम निरपेक्षाय नमः। ओम निस्पृहाय नमः। ओम निरुपमाय नमः। ओम निर्विकल्पाय नमः। ओम नित्याय नमः। ओम निरंजनाय नमः। ओम परमाय नमः। ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः। पावनाय नमः। ओम पावकाय नमः। ओम पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ओम प्रसन्नात्मने नमः। ओम फलासक्तिरहिताय नमः। ओम बहुभक्ताय नमः। ओम बंधमोचकाय नमः। ओम ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः। ओम ब्रह्मपराय नमः। ओम भयनाशनाय नमः। ओम भारत गौरवाय नमः। ओम भूम्ने नमः। ओम महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः। ओम महर्षये नमः। ओम मधुरस्वभावाय नमः। ओम मनोहराय नमः। ओम महात्मने नमः। ओम मेधाविने नमः। ओम यतात्मने नमः। ओम यज्ञकृते नमः। ओम लोकप्रसिद्धाय नमः। ओम वाङ्मिने नमः। ओम विभवे नमः। ओम विनोदप्रियाय नमः। ओम विनयशीलाय नमः। ओम वीतरागाय नमः। ओम वेदांतवेद्याय नमः। ओम ओम शास्त्रोद्धारकाय नमः। ओम शुद्धसत्वाय नमः। ओम श्रुतिपारगाय नमः। ओम श्रोत्रियाय नमः। ओम सन्यासिने नमः। ओम समबुद्धये नमः। ओम सच्चिदानंदाय नमः। ओम सर्वहितचिंतकाय नमः। ओम सत्यसंकल्पाय नमः। ओम संतुष्टाय नमः। ओम साधवे नमः। ओम सुमनसे नमः। ओम सुहृदे नमः। ओम स्वयं ज्योतिषे नमः। ओम स्थितप्रज्ञाय नमः। ओम क्षमाशीलाय नमः। ओम ज्ञानमूर्तये नमः। ओम ज्ञानयोगिने नमः। ओम ज्ञानतृप्ताय नमः। ओम नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त स्वरूपाय नमः। ओम नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त स्वरूपाय नमः। ओम नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त स्वरूपाय नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। अर्चनां समर्पयामि। ओम गंधौतमः आग्रेय सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। ओम दीपं गृहाण देवेश वर्तितसमन्वितम् अंधकारेण नमस्तुभ्यम् अज्ञानं विनिवर्तय। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। दीपं संदर्शयामि। Take some water, chant the Gayatri mantra, sprinkle on the ground. Om Bhurbhuvah Svah. Om Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Take some water, sprinkle it on the fruits here. Om Bhurbhuvah Svah. Om Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Let's break this and bring. If one is Naivedya, sir, leave it here. Take one petal, everyone. Oh, not that, that is already offered. Or that's already offered. Use from here. Which one? Take from here. One. Oh, keep it with you in the hand and we offer the Naivedya. Take everyone. She wants to go. Om Naivedyam Gruhyatam Deva Bhaktim Mehya Chalam Kuru Ipsitam Meva Ramdehi Nityatittanamostute. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Naivedyam Nivedayami. Om Pranaya Swaha. Om Apanaya Swaha. Om Vyanaya Swaha. Om Udanaya Swaha. Om Samanaya Swaha. Om Brahmane Swaha. 3 times show water offering the plate. मध्ये मध्ये स्वादोदकं समर्पयामि, हस्तमुख प्रक्षालनं समर्पयामि, पुनराचमनीयं समर्पयामि. Light these lamps. Matchbox is not here.
And this thing,
Where?
the
Inside? Okay, light these lamps. Chalaji, please come. Take all this. वहाँ पे रख दो.
Words for that.
Chawlaji will do one. Give, so all of you, 4 of you, use one. I will use this one. इसको light कर लेंगे. One more is there, you all can use. आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की दिव्य रूप मूर्ति करुणा की. आरती सद्गुरु की चरणों में उनके शांति समाए. शरणागत की भ्रांति मिटाए, ताप संताप हरण की। आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की, आरती सद्गुरु की। वेद उपनिषद गीता को गाया, धर्म सनातन फिर से जगाया। शुद्ध नीति प्रीति संकर की, आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की, आरती सद्गुरु की। सिद्ध बारिकी तपोभूमि में, नित्य विराजे गुरु हमारे। भक्त हृदय आनंद स्रोत की, आरती श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरु की, आरती सद्गुरु की, आरती सद्गुरु की। ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम्, नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः। तमेव भान्तमं भाति सर्वं, सत्यभासा सर्वमिदं विभाति। बोलिए श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। Take some flowers of circulate around the arati, offer it to the padukas. Everyone take the arati. Offer here and then keep the plate there. Pradakshina we will do 3 times. Om yani kani cha papani janmantarakritani cha tani tani vinashyanti pradakshina pade pade. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Pradakshina Namaskaran Samarpayami. Take some flowers in your hands, both hands. Yajmans or who are sitting here. Give some petals to everyone. Take some flowers, petals, give to everyone. Om Yopam Pushpam Veda Pushpavan Prajavan Pashuman Bhavati Chandramava Apam Pushpam Pushpavan Prajavan Pashuman Bhavati Ya Evam Veda Yopam Ayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Vedokta Mantra Pushpanjalim Samarpayami. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Get some flowers. That plate which went. Here. Yeah, please come. Whoever has not offered, come and offer. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Dakshinate Pushpam Samarpayami. Samasta Rajopacharam Samarpayami. Om Avahanam na janami visarjanam. Pujam chaiva na janami kshamasva parameshwara. Kayena vacha manasendriyairva buddhyatmana va prakriti svabhava. Karomi adyat sakalam parasmai narayanaayeti samarpayami. Narayanaayeti samarpayami. Take some water in the right hand, offer in the plate. अनया पूजया सर्वात्मकः श्री गुरुः प्रीयताम् ओम तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Lift your hand, move from left to right. Om Bhurbhuvah Suvarom. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhat Bhavet. Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityo Ma Amritangamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Get me the prasad, those booklets and the photographs. Bring that here first. Sweet, you take, one of you please give sweets to everyone. Take Abhijit. Varshaji, take the prasad before you go. This separate karo. Give those things here. Give that here to me first. Okay, so everyone please come offer your flowers here and take the prasad from me before you go. Hari Om. So we will be concluding this meeting here. Thank you everyone for joining us. We will meet in the evening again at 6 p.m. Same link. Hari Om.